It's actually quite fascinating to me when founders built a team, they built a company, and then they had this massive need for what they were trying to do, software that they needed, but wasn't available. And suddenly they found, oh my God, we're not the only ones that have this problem. And then they build this program for themselves and notice that there are a lot of other companies similar to them that have the same problem. And then they sunset the product that they were going to start with and focus on this because there's a much better, say, opportunity. I'm always fascinated how it comes about. Like, was this model even somewhere in back of your mind, even when you first started Pinwheel?
I would say when we first started this journey, we had a mission in mind, which was if you don't use an HSA, on average, you're leaving somewhere between $1,000 to $2,000 of free money on the table every year. And so we felt compelled to build something to help the underserved be able to live better financial lives. And so the thing for us that really was the tipping point, it was twofold. One was seeing that this problem was way larger than we initially thought it was amongst the other fintechs in the market. And then two is we really saw that if you can unlock this information, it tangibly improves the financial outcomes for consumers, especially for all three co-founders, actually, as second generation Americans. We really realized that these are problems that I saw my parents live firsthand, right? Like my father emigrated here from Taiwan, and as part of most Asian cultures, carrying debt is anathema to being a good citizen, right? You just don't do it. You don't spend the money you don't have. And frankly, it's like almost shameful when you do, which is, as you might imagine, really hard to then build a credit history in the country because you have to take it out before you can, have a history of paying your loans off responsibly. And so I remember this distinctly. I should also add, by the way, I grew up in a very traditional Asian household.